Chronicles. Today, we are going to recap a 1996 comedy movie, 2 Days in a Valley. So let's begin the fun. The scene starts with two hitman Lee and the fat one Pizzo spying on a girl named Fox, as they want to see some goofy stuff. Pizzo is fat because he must have a habit of eating pizza. Here we can see Fox is arguing with his ex-husband. He wants to do some goofy stuff with her, but Fox did not want to indulge in any destructive relationship with him. After that, they slept. It's the perfect time for the hitman to kill when they are sleeping, while Pizzo reveals that he hates dogs. How can he hate such a wonderful creature? While the scene shifts to a house where there is a poor director living. He sure is living, but he doesn't have any money, so he cannot even pay the rent. Director has a dog, but he wants him to give it to someone as he doesn't have any will to live. He is planning to do something weird, but he also did not have the strength. Later on, it was revealed that he used to be a good director, but now he has lost everything along with his beautiful wife who has given him divorce. The scene shifts to those two hitmen. They inject the Fox with a sedative while the pizza guy put the gun in the ex-husband's mouth. It was an interrogation, but it all seems as planned. Lee was angry with Fox's ex-husband as he did not yet subscribe to cinema. Recap Chronicles. Lee showed him some nudes and sits on him as he wants to give him his last pleasure, which he wants to have with Fox, but could not as she rejects his advances. He then finished him after that, bang, and he is gone. Later on, we are introduced to a guy named Alan, who is wealthy enough but suffering from kidney stones, so he cannot walk, and a police inspector who is enjoying having a sensual massage from this lady. He is excited due to the massage, but he is on a mission, so he has to leave now. It seems like his mission is to find such massage center in the valley that provide pleasure in the name of street massage. His buddy wants to raid the massage center, but it seems like he has fallen for the girl's beauty and her skills. He sure has a thing going on for Asians. Must be his one of the fantasies. Can't blame him as everyone like Asians. The scene shifts to two hitmen. Lee shoots Pizzo as he wants to blame him for the murder. He set the bomb and ran away with his girlfriend, but wait a minute. He needs to enjoy the whole thing too. And boom. Pizzo was wearing a bulletproof jacket and he escaped. Now he can finally eat more pizza. He lands up in the Allen's mansion. Alan is that rich, wealthy guy with kidney stones for your information. He has a pit bull and Pizzo hates pit bull. Alan and her assistant Susan heard the dog barking and rushed to the swimming pool where Pizzo was holding the pit bull at the gunpoint. He sure hates dog, while Susan and Pizzo felt a sudden attraction and chemistry going on between them. He asked them for money and car keys, but heard the police siren, and later on decided to live in that house for some more time, while holding both of them hostage. The scene shifted from them to Lee and his girlfriend Private's room, where they are having fun and enjoying. Lee is wild in the bed. He eats ice so that he can put it on her body, but that's it. No more such scenes as I don't want it to be banned by YouTube algorithm. Let's learn how to cook pasta by Pizzo. He sure is a great cook. He must have owned a restaurant before he became a hitman. He likes Susan, so he asked Alan to sit on the floor as he overheard their conversation earlier, where Alan was asking her to get a breast implant and nose job. He likes Susan the way she is. Later on, we can see that the Fox woke up and found her ex-husband dead. She went outside and luckily found our police guy, who were just about to raid the massage center. Later on, we can see the director putting the bullets as he is about to finish himself, but he saw a nursewoman, and he thought of giving her his dog before he finished himself, but he changed his mind and goes with her to meet his brother. She told him that she would be giving the dog to his brother Alan. Yes, he is that rich guy with kidney stones, and they arrived at his house. They sure can smell that something is fishy. They must be smelling the smell of the pasta. Pizzo wants to look like a real mafia boss, so he dressed up well before he can hold everyone hostage. Later on, the scene shifted to Fox. She is with the detectives for inquiring. They assured her that everything would be fine, and she would surely be getting the insurance money. Fox said that she would be living at her friend's house and won't be returning back, and she sits in the car. But wait a minute. She is with Lee's girlfriend. It seems like Fox hired those two hitmen, including Lee's girlfriend, so that she could finish his ex-husband. They asked for the money for the work, but Fox said that it's in her house, which is currently being searched by the detective. Fox is tensed, but Lee gave him some pleasure to make her a little relieved about the whole situation. Pizzo is very happy as now he has 4 hostages instead of 2. He said that he would take everyone in car at the night when he leaves the place. he would be holding them hostage until he has escaped fully. Later on, the scene shifted to Fox and Lee's girlfriend talking. While they got into an argument and they started catfighting, which was understood as an intimate act by the neighbors, Lee's Jeff takes out a gun, but Fox was able to snatch it from her and shot her instead. She ran away after doing the deed. She is a good runner after all. Later on, Lee went to Fox's house. He shoots both of those detectives to get the money. He got the money and how it's time for him to escape, but the police guy came in. He thought Lee as a detective and started talking to him, while he revealed that he thinks Fox hired the hitman to kill his ex-husband. He was about to kill police guy in the mid of the conversation, but he saw his GF bleeding. His GF revealed everything to him, but Lee don't have time to take her to the hospital, so he gives her a last goodbye and was about to finish her off as she did not subscribe to the cinema recap Chronicles, but she escaped. It's obvious no one wants to die except the director guy who is suicidal. She escaped and fall on the road. She was found out by the Pizzo and his gang. Alan's sister is a nurse, so she asked Susan to stop the car so she can treat her. Pizzo recognized her as Lee's Jeff. He is sure that Lee would also be somewhere nearby. He asked Susan to drive the car. He found out Lee, and it's the perfect time for him to take the revenge. A shootout begins. Susan is hiding behind the car while the police guy is stuck in the mid of the shootout. While Lee wants to save the police guy as well, along with his revenge, he went forward to protect the police guy, but he was shot by Lee. But wait a minute. Pizzo is wearing a bulletproof jacket. This is how he survived earlier. He points out his gun, but it's empty lol. Lee was about to shoot him, but he was saved by the director. He shot Lee. He had a great use of his gun. He protected Pizzo, a hitman, instead of blowing himself with it. He must have liked the smell of the pasta that Pizzo was cooking. Pizzo took the money while leaving everything to the police guy to handle. While we can see that Fox also took a car and escaped while the director has a thing going on with Alan's sister. He is finally happy now. But the happiest man is our Pizzo, who is with the love of his life, Susan. He finally got everything. He got the money and the love of his life, while Susan reveals that he saw Pizzo a few years back at the restaurant as a cook. Pizzo pointed out the money he has and how they can start a restaurant. While the movie sure is confusing with lots of plot holes, but it was sure interesting to watch it. Thanks for watching Cinema Recap Chronicles. Please do like and subscribe to my channel as it really helps, and it would make Lee happy in the afterlife. Do comment down your thoughts below and have fun.